Creating and decorating a number with limited supplies. For this, I did this. It was a quick little room project I did with my sister, redoing her children's room. Yeah. Of course, there's a lot of mess because that's what happens when you make stuff. But there's an exceptional amount of mess because I didn't have a cutter. Not only did I not have a cutter, I didn't really have enough glue. So we'll talk about that later. So, there I am putting my sides on. Let's fast forward. Okay, so the goal was to make Maya's name so that way we can put it up on the wall. So, what we did was we went to Dollar Tree and got some crepe paper, which I could have just said we were making a crepe paper letter, but it's whatever. And don't do what I did. For such small letters like those, you only need one roll of crepe paper. You'll have a lot left over. Then again, it depends on the size of your roll too. But yeah, it's not that bad. So let's get into what you do first. Take your trusty crepe paper and, use your fingers to maneuver some of it out. You probably could get it done with like the first thick ring and not use the whole roll like I did and wasted. Yep. But anyway, separate it as much as you can. Cut with scissors. Good scissors are a good thing for this part. And just cut a slit all the way close to the top. Don't cut the whole thing apart because then you're not going to have your crepe paper piñata look. And keep cutting and keep cutting. You can also cut the glue dot that they use just to glue the thing together because it's not like you're going to use it later on. So cut and cut and cut and fast forward. And now that your pieces are all cut up, you can start to work them around the letter or number that you're doing. Not me sitting there with my mouth open like, what? What I did was I wrapped a plain one that I hadn't cut around the bottom because if you don't, then there's going to be white showing through. And of course I didn't do the backs of these because these are going up on the wall. So no backs for these. Even though on some letters you will need like a little bridge to, have something to put it on the wall with. But that's, for you to imagine and figure out yourself because I didn't go that deep. But anyway, you can sit there and see what I'm saying. Like how I put the plain one there so you won't see the white at the bottom. Yeah, so you take your glue, use your glue. Of course, there's not a glue stick in the back of there because I was kind of working with all the glue that I possibly could. I only had a pack to work with, and we had already glued some of the shelves and stuff on, and yeah. And we're going to speed this up yet again. And of course I'm on the floor because I love sitting on the floor. Oh, the Y is done. I just really like to do all my work on the floor. But anyway, one letter done. Then after that, it was easy to just keep going on and go letter after letter and get it done. I didn't lay the M down because by that time we were already trying to hang up the letters on the wall. But this is me showing you when I ran out of glue. So I ended up using these foam double-sided tape to put the pieces on there, and that's how I got the rest of the M done. So yeah, that's what I mean by limited resources because, well, limited supplies. Because we were using what we have, broke people can't be picky. So yeah, we did the best we could. All in all, it turned out pretty good.